before I forget, yeah, we actually took a water taxi. I wanted to surprise Nia. We're going on the water taxi, and women are so fucking intuitive. One of the hardest things to ever do is to surprise a woman. The second you start thinking, God, I hope she doesn't notice. God, I hope she doesn't fucking ask me X, Y, and Z. It's like they sense it. They're like fucking dogs. They just pick it up and they'd be like, what's wrong? What's going on? Nothing. Why are you yelling at me? What's going on? Freaking out. I was going to fucking surprise you with this fucking boat ride. Well, you don't have to yell. They're unreal. Like, I don't understand why every interrogator on the first 48 isn't a fucking woman. Their ability, that's one of those things that nature gave them because nature knew, right? Nature knew. That fucking Eddie Nature, he knew that that guys could just beat the shit out of women and there were no laws in place. Back in the day, just whatever you wanted to do, if she gave you a rough time, you just balled up your big fucking caveman fist, hairy knuckles and all, and you fucking cracked her right in the fucking nose. And it bled all over her woolly mammoth two-piece that she was wearing, and that was the end of the discussion. So, they had to adapt. So fucking Mother Nature gave them this fucking... I swear to God, I can't get away with shit. It isn't possible to surprise Nia. I can't fucking... It drives me nuts. I don't understand why there's not more women in the World Series of Poker. All right, Bill, we get it. They can pick up what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. So I was sitting there trying. I fucking finally just stopped, and I said, will you stop fucking up this surprise? And then she just laughed. Probably because it made her feel more secure. Right? Well, good. That's good to know that I can tell when he's fucking acting weird. So if he ever did try to be deceitful, I would be able to pick up on it. You know what I mean? Fucking maniacs. So anyway, I take her on this water taxi, right? I bring her over to one of these little fancy fucking foo-foo stores where they go walking in, where they have the Lady Gaga wear and the fucking, who's another one of the whores that they all think is just amazing fashion sense. Did you see the meat dress? Oh, my God. Not the meat dress. They obviously don't like that, but they like that fucking veil-in-the-face shit. Don't they? Don't they all? Isn't it fair to just lump them all into one category and then just say something ignorant? I think it is. I think that's totally fair. So anyways, we're riding over on the water taxi, and it's fucking tremendous. The guy driving, it's an ex-fucking fishing boat captain. So he's loving life. He's got this great job. He doesn't have any crew that he has to deal with. He doesn't have to go out of the harbor. He just gets to cruise around on this little boat, so he's in a great mood. He's making Nia laugh, and he's breaking my balls. Where you taking her? Oh, make sure he gets you something expensive, blah, 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 and all that shit. We're having a great fucking time. So as we're going over there, right, all I'm doing is... And by the way, if I ever had a boat, that's all I would do. I would just go around the harbor. There's no way I would ever go out to sea. I'm terrified. Did you see that fucking video of that guy just sitting in the ocean and that hammerhead shark just circling around him before they fished him out? You know what I don't get? I don't get why I can't just be in the ocean treading water. Like, why that just immediately makes sharks go, oh, what the fuck is that? I'm not bleeding. I'm swimming, just like a fish. Why are you so goddamn fucking interested in me? Why are you fucking 20 miles away going, oh, I sense a pair of alabaster fucking legs in the water. I think I'm going to go over here and take a bite out of them, see how they taste, and then spin back around again. And if I like the way it tastes, I'm going to come back and kill it. I just don't understand that. I could see if you were dead, and then, they're like the garbage disposals of the ocean. They come by and they fucking eat you. But if I'm totally fine, what is their fucking problem? There's plenty of fish in the sea, right? Why you got to come at me? What am I doing? I'm treading water. I know I don't belong here. They're fucking annoying. Another thing, And another thing. Oh, shit, I'm on a little fucking rant here. Which I'm not, by the way. I hate how everything's defined as a fucking rant. You know? Everything's awkward or it's a fucking rant. It isn't. A rant is, to me, is absolutely, you've completely lost your shit. You're screaming. There's fucking goddamn foam at the corner of your mouth. That's a fucking rant. Going on some little clever little fucking 45-second run is not a rant. All right? You dumb cunts on the internet. Can we clear that up? And can we also clear up that the comic does not heckle the crowd? I know I've brought this up, but it's becoming... People keep saying that. I loved when you heckled the crowd. No, I'm on stage. When you're giving the performance, you can't heckle the crowd. A heckler is someone who disrupts a performance. If you're the guy on stage, am I disrupting the crowd's performance? You're not giving one. Sorry. Yeah, it's fucking Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. And I don't know if anybody who works at the Discovery Channel listens to this podcast. All right? But you guys are so fucking irresponsible over there. Okay? You do all this bullshit when you talk about sharks, about how fucking horribly they're misunderstood. You know? And the beauty of the species and all this type of stuff. But you always sell it with that Jaws vibe. You know what I mean? It's like fish fucking racism. Like the way that they show sharks on the Discovery Channel is the way they showed black people in the news when I was growing up. They did everything but play the Jaws music back in the day. And they're still doing it to sharks. All right? And I want to know, where are all the African Americans when it comes to this shit? You know, why don't you fucking reach out and have a little bit of fucking empathy? You can't see the parallel, the fucking cross-pollination, whatever the fuck you call it. I know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I fucking hate the way they do that, where they sit there and they make the shark out to be like it's beyond instinct what it's doing. Like it's sitting there rubbing its fins together, thinking about fucking sinister stuff to do. Okay? It's hungry. It's getting something to eat. You're a dumb fuck. You're in the ocean. Right? I still don't get why, if I'm just fucking treading water, why do you have to come over and take a bite out of my leg? Leave me alone. I fucking hate it. I got to tell you something. When I was sitting there waiting for that water taxi, just looking into that fucking black water, you know, you can't even see below the surface. I said to Nia, I go, you couldn't pay me $1 million to jump in that fucking water right now, right there, and immediately jump right back out. I wouldn't do it. And she goes, you know what, you're an asshole. She goes, I'm going to go fucking jump in it just to show you how ridiculous you're being. She goes, there's no shark in there. And I was like, you know what? Or maybe there is. Did you see that fucking, those people fishing off their back porch? They caught that fish and all of a sudden a shark came out of nowhere. Ugh. I fucking hate the ocean.